Hi everyone. I'm here online live after I know it's been a very long time, but I wanted to come on here for a couple of reasons. First of all, today is the first day for H1B lottery selections. So if you are someone and you're looking to get into this year's lottery, you better hurry up because it's not going to last for too long. Today's day one and it's not going to last for too long. So first of all, I'm here to let you know about the lottery for H1B. Secondly, the reason that I wanted to do a video with you guys today was to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while, which is the state of affairs when it comes to all of those companies that have been blacklisted, like Integra, Anvil, Wireclass, AZ Tech. Now we have a few new companies that are also being blacklisted, but I wanted to kind of touch base. It's been a couple of years since I did my previous videos that have been very popular. So an update on the blacklisted companies. First of all, it's important to note that this investigation and this whole process has not gone away. The blacklisted companies continue to be blacklisted, and people associated with these companies continue to be questioned at the port of entry, as well as, in the consulates too, and also in the USCIS. I kind of want to talk about all of the different players at play here, and also some new companies that have been flagged. The new companies that have been flagged include Apex Technologies, there's getajob.com, and Blackstone Technologies, among others, and I wouldn't be surprised if even further companies are added to this. So there are a few different points that I wanted to clarify. It is not possible to resolve this issue very quickly, okay? If you are looking to resolve the issue of having worked at one of these companies fully, you have to clear your name for misrepresentation at 3 different levels. The first place you have to clear your name for misrepresentation is the USCIS. USCIS is under the Department of Homeland Security. The second place where you have to clear your name is with the Department of State. The Department of State has the consulates, and then the third place is ICE or CBP. All of these 3 agencies will require for you to clear your name for fraud and misrepresentation before you can be completely freed from the issue of having worked at one of those blacklisted companies. Okay? Other thing that I have mentioned in previous videos but I want to emphasize is the fact that this does not go away on its own. This issue will not go away on its own. It will require that you go through and actually show and convince these agencies, all of these 3 agencies, that you have not misrepresented. Okay? So unless you are able to do that, I would not recommend that, you just go forward and try something on your own. Guesswork does not work here. And that's because a lot of this is very nuanced information and it requires a very nuanced approach. So let's talk about some of the nuances that are going to be at play. For example, people have asked me questions like, do I tell them that I made a payment? The answer is yes. You have to tell them that you made a payment if you did, which is what the vast majority of the people have, right? And what that also means is that you have to tell them that you made a payment without trying to kind of come out of that admission through technicalities. Like, for example, you might want to say, oh, I didn't technically make a payment to them because I made it to this other sister company. Well, I didn't technically made a payment to them because I had my friend make a payment for me. You know what they're trying to ask you, right? So if you made a payment, tell them you made a payment, okay? Second, making a payment for papers is not okay. It does not mean that you did not commit misrepresentation. Making a payment, if you made a payment for the sake of getting an offer letter, for the sake of securing papers, that is almost by definition misrepresentation and fraud. So don't think that just because you admitted to making a payment for papers that you are getting out of the allegation of fraud, because you paid to get a job. On the other hand, if you make a payment and it is not for the papers, it is under the understanding that, you were getting, the payment was for a specific purpose, like maybe for training or, for marketing or for resume editing or whatever other purpose there was, that is different. So details matter. When you are comparing notes with other people, so-and-so didn't have to, get their visa canceled, but this other person got his or her visa canceled, you're not really comparing apples to apples. A lot of times when I read these transcripts of people who are being turned away at the port of entry, I can spot issues that you wouldn't spot on your own. So it's really important that you actually hire an immigration attorney to help with these issues, because we can help spot these issues that you won't be able to spot by yourself. And these details are really, really important. This is what makes the case different for each and every person. So keep that in mind. That's mainly it. So the two highlights again for today, one, I wanted to talk about the fact that there is the lottery started today. So if you are interested in signing up for H1B, we are right in the middle of the lottery season. So get that process moving as soon as possible. Second, if you are looking for details about the blacklisted companies, pay attention to what I said earlier in the video, and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about your specific situation and see if there is a way for you to come out of this situation. And, the good news is that we have now helped many, many people go full cycle and get rid of this issue from all three agencies. So it can be done. But, you need to act on it very, very soon. Thank you so much, and everybody have a wonderful Wednesday.